Today's story is about the airline that every couple years or so lands itself in hot water. You may have heard of them from how certain passengers got beat up or when their customer service is supposedly really terrible. I've never had any problems with them personally, but if you have, my condolences. Of course, we're talking about United Airlines today. This article I found is titled United Boosts Onboard Food Service with New In-Flight Offerings. Because, the best way to keep COVID from spreading is by providing people more opportunities to consume food and spread all the particles everywhere in the flight cabin. Great. So let's find out what they actually did. Since March 2020, airlines have drastically reduced their onboard food and beverage offerings. Of course they have. There's a pandemic going on. You don't want to have everybody feasting on airplanes. Whether it's due to anti-coronavirus precautions or cash-saving measures, don't expect to be served a full multi-course meal when seated in a domestic premium cabin these days. Though U.S. carriers, in particular Delta, largely stopped serving warm food and beverages on board, some others like American and United have slowly started to bring some back. I personally think this is a little bit preemptive. They should wait until a large portion of the population, the world population, has been vaccinated, so there's less risk of food being the reason 100 or 200 people get coronavirus. The latest update comes from Chicago-based United, according to an internal memo shared by Brian Summers and confirmed by the carrier. Starting on February 1, United will serve a new French twist croissant sandwich on all mainline domestic first-class flights longer than 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's oddly specific, but I think it lines up with how long it takes to take off, prepare the food, serve the food, clean everything up, bring it all back together. This warm sandwich will be available on all morning departures from all 7 mainland hubs, as well as select outstations including Boston, Cleveland, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Orlando, and Tampa. The croissant will replace the current turkey Monty sandwich. I probably mispronounced that. Let me know in the comments below. This appears to be a photo of the current first class sandwich and snack offerings. Looks pretty standard for domestic first class. People living outside the United States don't know how terrible domestic first class in the United States is. It's pretty fucking bad compared to international offerings. Going forward, the new warm croissant will join the existing rotation of sandwiches like tomato basil and mozzarella focaccia and carved chicken on Italian flatbread for first class passengers flying from the aforementioned airports. United will also continue offering snack boxes with a variety of noshs on such flights. I don't know what a nosh is. For flights shorter than 2 hours and 20 minutes but longer than 1 hour, first class flyers will receive an all-in-one snack bag with a sanitizer, water, and 2 snacks. So you pay 4 to 10 times the price of an economy seat, and all you get is an all-in-one snack bag with a sanitizer, water, and 2 snacks, and maybe some extra legroom. I don't think for short flights it's worth it at all. Anyway, let's move on. Beginning February 1, international business class flyers will receive an updated pre-arrival meal. United hasn't detailed the new entree, but the second meal will include refreshed side offerings, such as fresh fruit, a fruit cup, muffin, croissant, or roll. That's not bad, actually. All meals, including the new offerings, will continue to be served in prepackaged, pre-sealed containers for customers to unwrap on their own. The only bad news from the carrier's policy change is the removal of seasonal hot chocolate from the onboard beverage offering. The remaining drinks available on board will include coffee, tea, soda, juices, and water. Alcoholic beverages are served complimentary in premium cabin. Ooh, alcoholic beverages are complimentary. I would hope that's free in every cabin, actually. The cost to do this is nothing for the airline. American Airlines also serves sandwiches in its domestic first class cabins. Delta, on the other hand, continues to only offer prepackaged snack boxes, as well as water, beer, and wine. No soda or hot beverages when flying in premium cabins. So there you go, folks. Flying right now is really miserable. The food is shit. You shouldn't be flying anyway if you're not vaccinated or have had coronavirus and your immune system is seriously bolstered. And if you're meeting anyone on the other side of your flight, may God help you, because you're being irresponsible. People who are immune to the disease can still spread it potentially by sheer virtue of being around other people who may be contaminated, and it could land on surfaces on your food or your bags and whatnot. You're traveling, okay? You go into the airport, you're around a lot of people. You board a plane, you're around a lot of people. You get to the second airport, there may be a lot of people. And each one of these points is where the coronavirus can either spread to you or from you to other people. Going back to what I said earlier, I think don't fly at all right now. Stay at home. Wait for the case counts to go down. I mean, things are pretty bad right now. I don't know why people were flying for Christmas. I think it's irresponsible. Everyone wants this pandemic to be over with. So Delta Airlines seems to be doing more than other airlines right now in terms of containment. They're probably saving a lot of money as well in doing so. I don't think it's worth creating more risk to spread the disease until the disease is largely contained. And with that said, that's all I have for today. If you found this video to be informative or entertaining, don't forget to smash like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, tell other people about my channel. And until next time, I'm going to be staying at home and not flying anywhere.